Hey guys, it's Manna from Supermodel Mama, and tonight I'm going to show you guys how to make a winter minestrone, or minestrone, however you prefer to say it. But what I have here is our veggies that I will post a video on how to make your own homemade veggie wash. It's super easy. So we just rinsed them all off. We have some Swiss chard, two potatoes, small potatoes. If you have one large one, that'll do. 3 carrots, a couple stalks of celery. The recipe calls for bacon, but at the farmer's market this morning we couldn't find any bacon, so we just got pork sausage. I have some, this is all local produce by the way, local garlic, onion, cheese, and then I just have some canned beans here and a can of diced tomatoes and a box of chicken broth. Again, preferably homemade chicken broth, but we didn't have enough time, so we're going to use the box stuff, which is completely fine as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take 3 of these patties. I'm going to brown them up in my giant heating pan. And I'm going to brown them up, and then I'm going to do the onions and the garlic and let it simmer until the onions are translucent, and then we're going to throw the rest of it together, but I'll show you guys as I go along. So. Okay, now I'm going to take our local pork sausage that we got from our farmer's market this morning. Again, the recipe calls for bacon. If you have it, use it, but our farmer didn't have any, so we're going to use pork sausage instead. Just going to brown this up with our garlic, onion, celery, and carrots, and then add the other stuff. So, here we go. So good. Turn the heat down, let that cook, and now I'm going to cut up my garlic and my carrots and my celery and my onion, and then add it to the pork once it's brown. Going to get started with chopping. I've never used this stuff before, so it says to just cut out the stem. The stem is like really hard on these. My family and I went to our local farmer's market earlier this morning, and that's where we got our pork sausage from. And we also got bones to make bone broth with, and I'll be posting a tutorial of how to make bone broth, as well as a little inside look at our farmer's market around here. Try to encourage you guys to all check out your local farmer's markets. It's cool to meet the farmers and, you know, put money in their pocket, and they put good food in your belly, so everybody wins. Okay, now that my veggies, my onions are translucent, and my celery and carrots and garlic are all soft, the recipe calls for adding our Swiss chard, and our potatoes. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're just going to let the chard wilt. And then once we do that, we're going to add our can of tomato sauce, our beans, and our stock, and we're just going to let it simmer until it's done. So that's pretty much it. We are all done with our recipe. What I did, I'm just going to serve it over rice. It can be a soup. We like things a little bit thicker around here. So I actually only added half of what the broth required. So I only added 14 ounces of broth. Have a little bit of organic white rice with some butter. Now I'm just going to serve it up. What are you doing?
Mom, look, this is how ice skaters skate.
Cool.
Oh.
Okay. So I'm just going to sprinkle a little bit of raw milk cheese on top. You're silly. Super easy, really delicious, and it's a really filling meal, perfect for winter. It's really cold here in Michigan right now. There's a whole bunch of snow, so perfect meal for a cold winter night. Hope you guys enjoy.